It's a common sight in Filipino communities abroad. Every weekend, they gather for a meal and meet in church. It's the same in Indonesia, but with a difference. Over breakfast, they swap stories about their latest business ventures and golf. Filipinos in Indonesia call themselves architects of business. They're a key part of the success story of the world's fourth most populous country. Ayee Macaraig reports.
We are number one. And then rubber, we are number two in the world. Cocoa.
When you say we,
palm oil.
the Indonesia.
Indonesia.
You see the shift of the...
Indonesia.
You can see that he is now representing Indonesia.
You can see the strengths in minerals.
Filipinos feel right at home in Indonesia, where they built lives and a reputation for professionalism. Southeast Asia's largest economy draws 15,000 Filipinos, known here as good English speakers and skilled workers. Starting with Filipino accountants in the 80s, the community grows in a country Filipinos consider the Philippines' best friend.
If you see an ordinary English-speaking Indonesian kid in the mall who will be very proud in speaking in English, and chances are when you ask him, who's your teacher? I have a Filipino teacher. So even the Filipino educators now have penetrated the so-called the market. Yeah.
From tackling the South China Sea at the diplomatic table to talking rubber and palm oil in the boardroom, Filipinos and Indonesians are longtime partners. Widely respected in fields ranging from banking, finance, advertising, and education, Filipinos have been contributing to the economic development of Indonesia for decades. But it's not just business that they're into. This crucial election is something that Filipinos here are also closely following. The tight race for the presidency gets Filipinos talking not just about the future of the two countries, but also their past. Pinoy say former General Prabowo Subianto becoming president is like a Marcos comeback.
Neither the Indonesians nor the Filipinos have a long political memory. It's a failure of collective memory, you might say, so that they can look upon candidates as if they had a clean slate.
They have Suharto, we have Marcos. If you look at Philippines, we were actually ahead of Indonesia
In terms of
our economy, in terms of development. But you will notice that Indonesia was catching up very rapidly. So are we saying now that they are managing well than the Philippines? Yeah, it's a question, you see.
While the Philippines and Indonesia share a dark past, things aren't the way they were in two of Southeast Asia's youngest but most vibrant democracies.
Today, I must say, from the time that I was here, from the regime of President Suharto, things have really changed. People have been very proactive, and the social media today is very evident and is being accessed to by everyone who has a mobile phone with an Android, and I feel like it is a sense of belonging for any Indonesian people.
In their home away from home, Filipinos say the Philippines and Indonesia have much to learn not just from their past, but also from each other. Ayee Macaraig, Rappler, Jakarta.